Should you summon for Keqing? Should you rush immediately and go and get Xiao before he's gone in like 2 days? Or maybe you should just wait for Hu Tao and just, I don't know, be happy, I guess. Well, let me tell you what exactly you should do. I'm Bruce with G, guys. And well, let me tell you, there's only really one reason for you to summon for Keqing in the upcoming banner. Let me tell you which one it is. You really like Keqing. Otherwise, I will advise you not to summon for her. Why? There's one main and primordial reason why you should probably never summon on any of the next banners in which you get characters like Mona, Diluc, Keqing, Kiki. Don't get that, Kiki. And it is because you're likely going to get one of them when you're trying to summon for some other character of the new ones, like for example Venti, like for example Xiao, for example Hu Tao, Ayaka in the future. All of these characters that are new and all the characters that are going to be coming out are all going to be including these characters as the shitty pity, I guess. You're not guaranteed to get whatever character you actually want when you do the 80 summons. You might actually just get the Keqing that you might be a little bit interested on, or the Diluc, or the Mona, or the Jin, right? You might be able to get one of these characters, and I think it is very likely that at the end of the day, you're going to be able to get these characters, even if you're not really trying to get them. That is the deal. Like, for example, the last time that I got a 5-star that I was in the Venti banner, I got Venti, right? In the first 80 pulls. That means that the next time that I summon, I might very well be getting a Keqing, dude. I might be very well getting a Mona. I might be very well getting absolutely Kiki, if you know what I mean. So believe me, unless you really want Keqing, like you're like, dude, this character looks so cool, I like the design, I think she's really cool, I just really want her, dude. Like, I want the character, it just appeals to me. If that is the case, go for her. Otherwise, do not do it. I would advise you, if you want to risk it a little bit, go for Bennett, do a little bit of summons for Bennett, or even Ning Wang, because she's amazing. But Bennett specifically, because Bennett is like a really amazing all-around support. Like, Bennett and Shinshu are like the greatest support of them all, right? Like, they're really, really good. But Ning Wang is also a very good character. And Barbara, well, Barbara is not that great of a character, but she's a healer, dude, so you can get more constellations and everything. Maybe you even get lucky and get a Keqing in like a couple summons, that's it, right? If you have no real interest in Keqing as a character, that you are like, dude, it excites me to get this character, it's so cool, I like her, then do not even try, dude. Don't waste your resources, your primals, your intertwined fates. Don't waste any of this stuff. It's so important, so scarce, dude, so scarce. And you're gonna waste it on a Keqing? Like, no offense, dude. I have a Diluc, but I wouldn't waste my intertwined fates and stuff on a Diluc, in a banner of Diluc, because most likely I'm going to get another Diluc while trying to summon for Ayaka, while trying to summon for Hu Tao, while trying to summon for some other character in the future, right? So do not do it. You might eventually get them. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, when it comes down to Xiao, Xiao has a very good character in here, which is Diona. Diona, she's better than Chi-Chi, dude. And she's a 4-star, dude. So you might want to summon for her if you really want it, but I wouldn't really recommend it, because if you're close to pity, you might mess it up and you might get Xiao. Not that Xiao is a bad character at all, dude. He is great. I'm making it sound like Xiao is like a bad character, but not, dude. Like, Xiao's amazing, dude. I would like to have a Xiao. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I need to really plan out my Primogems, my Intertwined Fates, my everything, right? I don't have enough for everything that I want, and thus, you really need to be smart about it. Okay, you want a real amazing DPS? Go for Xiao. Like, I think Xiao's a very good option. If you, in case you don't really care about the characters, like, Xiao's a really, really good option. But Hu Tao might very well be just another really amazing DPS. The difference is that Xiao is an emo, and an emo can just basically deal with everybody, I guess, because of the element, of course, because of the element. This is the reason why I'm saying this. Maybe Hu Tao, she's getting a lot of pyro damage out of her stuff, so she might have trouble with some particular enemies and everything, while Xiao, it's not so common that you get an emo resistant enemies, right? So that is the reason. I think Xiao is a perfect DPS, a perfect general DPS. That's what he is. Should you get him or Hu Tao if you don't care about none of them and you don't really care about future characters that are coming? Yeah, get Xiao. I think it is a better option. But that does not mean that Huta is not going to be amazing. It's likely going to be amazing. For all we know, Huta is going to come and it's going to break the entire game and it's going to trivialize Spiral Abyss and everything, right? But 100% do not go for Keqing, dude. Do not go for Keqing. Again, I'm saying, it's not because she's bad, it's not because of anything, she's just your pity breaker in all of these banners of other characters, and you're likely going to end up with a Keqing. So unless you are like super excited for her, dude, do not pull on her banner. Imagine that you're trying to get your Keqing, you're super excited, you're actually doing your summons, and then you get a Chichi. That would probably suck. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Like, really, friends, be very careful with your stuff. We don't really get enough. Like, really, MiHoYo is not the greatest, most generous company in the entire world, right? They're not gonna give us a lot of it. A lot of the Primogems, a lot of Intertwined Fates, a lot they're doing so right now, but because there's no more content. So they have to they have to hide it somehow. So since we don't really have all that much content out there, so they have to give us a little bit of stuff. So that's nice and all, but it still is not enough. Like, we have to do a lot of summons before we get what we actually want. Thus, be careful. Be really, really careful, my friend. So hey, that's pretty much it for the video. I'm Bruce with G. I'll see you in the next one.